Hello everyone, welcome back to more Apocalypse. Once again I have Full of Sound with me.
Hello again.
Yes, we are right back. We're gonna try passing the time actually so we can get more research done. I really want to research our artifacts so we can start selling them for money. As always, we still can't find any androids to hire. It's really sad. They have their uses.
Is it because the android faction is hostile towards you or something, or
No,
unfriendly?
I'm thinking it's just bad luck. They are the most rare. Hey,
Ah,
hey, here are some brain suckers. We have researched a living one now. They are the main terror so far. They are incredibly deadly and will always be, except for the fact that they are easy to deal with in real time. So it's a bit of a oddity there. It also says that they only live for a very short time, so they have to do their sucking quickly. Hey look, we got a pay raise.
I see that. Um, for the brain suckers, if you like stun one of your own brain sucked agents, can you research them? Is that something you have to do,
No,
or
no, there are things you need to research other than that.
ah?
But with a new week, a lot of things have happened, more things are available on the market, including funny swords that I forgot to buy this time, but I'll do it off screen. So we'll have our swordsman up and ready for next update. We also have some more ammo, we were running out. As long as you play conservatively, you can, I think, it ammo.
He says as he buys 100 autocannon clips.
Yeah. Don't worry, I won't be wasting them. Hopefully. Here we see the Marsec Mini Launcher. A very fun weapon. It can... the clips, so to speak, have 5 rockets in them, even though it's clearly a single rocket. So you are essentially firing it 5 times. They also they also take only 2 spaced ammunition instead of the 3 for the heavy launcher. So you can fire a whole lot more. I think it's 70 per agent if you fully stock them up with it.
Good lord.
Compared to the 6 missiles a heavy launcher carrier can fire. It only has half the killing power, but that's a lot of almost guaranteed hit missiles there that you can fire.
Right.
So it usually gets the job done. Still no androids. You get the new pool every day. I don't remember if I said that, but for now, nothing special. More psychers will be good fun. And we researched the autopsy of the multi-worm. It also only lives a fairly short time before it begins spawning those hyperworms.
If you capture a live, if you do the live autopsy of the multi-worm, do you also get the hyperworm ones?
Yes.
Because oh, cool.
Yep.
I'm glad they programmed that.
Yeah, it actually, there are several things, like if you research a brain sucker pod, which is where they spawn from, then you'll also get a live brain sucker from it.
That's very cool.
I also think that you get a chrysalis by researching a live hyperworm. But yeah, a lot of things make sense in the research tree. It's time we do another minor raid on the cult, I think. After that, we're gonna probably lay off it so it doesn't get too much. Even if...
Do factions also generate their money once a week also?
Yes.
Is that why you've been raiding them? Okay.
Yeah, they also get money. I don't think we'll be raiding them quite to bankruptcy, because that'll take a lot of raiding or other such stuff, but we'll see.
I take it they can raid you back if they recover enough.
Yeah. If you raid them to bankruptcy, then they won't be able to raid you back, but I almost sort of want them to raid me just for the fun of it. It can be quite difficult to balance a let's play for both being entertaining or practical. The most practical thing would be, as the Fred has mentioned, to raid your cult every 5 minutes or so, and just forever and ever. But that's not very fun, and it's supposed to be challenging, so I'm just gonna do it occasionally. But this is one of those times. Just preparing everyone. Bringing some of the more expendable people, in case someone has to take a rocket launcher to the face.
Now, do the other factions also tech up like the aliens do? Like with
Yes.
each week?
Yeah, the aliens don't tech up each week in that manner. They tech up their tech. Well, they get
Based
new.
on your score, you said
Yes.
last time, right?
They get new UFOs each week, however, which
Ah.
they may choose to attack us with, or they might not. It is a bit randomized how it works, but usually they'll send their most powerful UFOs to check things out as soon as they have them. But yes, the humans tech up per week, so they likely have new toys to use against us, and that means we have to be a bit careful. Just check so everything is all right at the beginning here. Everyone's in the same general area. That means a lot of fire support, but it also means high risk if they have rocket launchers.
Now, it looks on the world map like
Hmm.
the Cult of Sirius has 4 temples.
Yeah,
Have you actually been raiding different temples the whole time? I haven't really been paying attention, or are you
No,
hitting the same temple each time?
it's the same temple that miraculously looks different each time you go in there.
Ah,
But yeah, I guess you could imagine that you're just visiting different areas of the temple, since it has. I can't really. It's just how it is. Well, it seems that they are right outside our spawn point, so I'm just gonna throw some fire down there. And we have a lot of firepower to throw at them. And I don't think any of them have any heavy launchers. But if they did, it's very good to get them killed immediately.
yes.
More fire. And they are dead. Now we should get our snipers in a safer position. And those Megapole plasma guns are essentially sniper guns too, because of their accuracy and power. So I generally count them as, except they are multi-purpose guns basically. I really like them. And let's move up and to make sure that nothing surprises us with a rocket launcher again. Gotta do it careful. More cultists standing at the door. And very important to always remember is that they can also fire without you actually seeing him. As long as one of them has line of sight, anyone else can fire at what the first guy has spotted. So there could, in the worst case scenario, there could have been someone standing right behind him with a rocket launcher and then just fired something off. A lot of explosions are happening. Another guy. More fires. Hey, a plasma gun. Good to salvage.
So the fire doesn't set off explosives?
It does, so it just takes a little while for it to
Oh, I see.
penetrate its durability, so to speak. And that it degrades every piece of equipment that's on the ground that's on fire. But some certain equipment takes longer to cook off or something. So it's generally best to salvage valuable equipment in fire as soon as possible. We are probably losing a fair amount of equipment by setting so many fires, but it's so fun. Everyone is pretty close to me. They are no doubt starting to panic already. It can't be very fun to have so much firing all over you. Our guys, meanwhile, don't really care about standing in fire because they are killing people while doing it, and that improves their morale quite a bit. We got a nice firing line here. Minimal injuries. Let's move up. A nice shot. Everything's looking nice here. Those light purple dots you see on the minimap are items that are on the ground. That might be worth obtaining.
I notice every once in a while that stuff that looks like curtains are falling from like the ceiling. Do those hurt people who are under them, or are they just an effect?
I'm pretty sure they can cause damage, I think, if they fall right on top of you. But you would have to be walking in between them while doing it. And
right.
If, however, you were standing beneath a building and blew out its support, and then the blocks would fall on your head, then you would take damage.
Right.
And also if you were standing on top of the building and it falls out beneath you. The cult is a bit inflexible when it comes to destroying terrain, because there's only 4 levels.
Right.
In the slums you can level the entire area in comparison. Which we might see if we ever decide to raid a cult or someone else.
Or a gang.
Yeah. Let's proceed. In the event that they have rocket launchers, it's pretty good to be really close range with them, because that might make them hesitate with firing their weapon.
Yes, I bet. Now, I noticed that when you did the write-ups for all the different factions, one of the gangs produces future drugs.
Yeah.
They produce the Cyclone.
Yeah.
Do you have to be friendly with them in order to sell Cyclone?
No, you can sell to whoever, whenever.
Oh, okay.
It's just that I can't buy it back from them, but I don't want to. So
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So they'd probably be the most effective one to raid then, because it sells for so much.
Almost certainly. But they are also a gang and very violent about it.
I bet.
Sneak in here. Snuggle cakes. Stepping in. Rumbus. Snipers are watching. Everyone else is standing in smoke so they can't be seen. Take a look, see out here. It's very dangerous finding the last few in a mission, because you never know if they are the one with the rocket launcher or if there never was a rocket launcher to begin with.
Right, you're waiting to ambush you.
Yeah. If you get too greedy like I did last time, it will end with having a popper explode in your face or something because you thought you were almost done anyway. Carefully moving. Nothing there. It is still always entertaining in a certain way to raid a cult. Always nice to use your ammunition. Can get some really nice firefights going. Nothing. Move from cover to cover.
Now, when you, because I know the mission automatically ends when you kill the last enemy. Do you automatically pick up anything that's left on the ground at that point? Or do you have to
Yes.
pick it up as the mission goes? Okay, cool.
So if there's any hidden cyclone underground anywhere, then it'll also get picked up and collected. But if something is in the fire, then it'll probably cook off before that happens,
Right.
and that's bad. Also important, if there are any explosives that go off, that will also destroy any other nearby equipment. Oh, we are not seeing anything more. There's probably only 1 or 2 guys left at most. Gonna see if someone's hiding in there and panicking. Another danger is if the last enemy has gone berserk, then it will start firing its guns wherever and however.
There he is.
Yeah, he's just praying, I guess. He doesn't seem to care that he's been getting shot at. Pew pew.
Huh.
Guess he doesn't know exactly how to deal with this. Well, that was lucky. Nothing. Still 1 more enemy left. I'm getting increasingly paranoid about where or what it can be. Everyone is moving to positions. Nothing special. Nothing here. Gotta keep check. Good. Running down. The advantages of having expendable people is you don't really need to carry that heavy equipment on them. You just want them to get in there and explore. And then that means they can run quickly away from things as well. Or, rocket launching guy. You can see that he's carrying a mini launcher on account that we are still alive. So let's get as close as possible to him. Even our guys don't want to stand fire for that long. And I'm getting shot at in the back now by my own guy. Well, I think we got him now. Snuck right up on him. Pew 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 pew. There we go. Good.
There you go.
Cover some more stuff. And it's important to get money now because I plan to do something with it this time. Something significant. Let's see first what we can do. How much cyclone we got. Oh, that wasn't much. But every bit counts, I guess. Got another launcher, some more ammo for it. Let's buy in some more armor to equip our guys. And some new flying suits, which will be very useful. We can now buy... There we go, we have 49,000. Now it's time to buy a new base. Yes, it will be it's gonna be our research and development facility essentially. We're gonna be using it, well, not directly, but we will be having it as a backup base as well. This one looks very well. Easily defensible, since the entrance point is right there. We can simply put, well, a security station right over there. For the moment we're gonna call the base Chernobyl, because that sounds like a positive thing to name it. Unless someone wants it named something else. Let's put some security stations, living quarters, stores, we can't afford to actually build a more expensive and bigger labs right now, but I want to secure the base first before I spend that kind of money anyways.
Right.
More security. And we're gonna need some more living quarters for the scientists and workers and the agents that will be on guard duty, essentially. Everything's looking good there. They have to walk through 3 security stations if they want, or at least 2 if they want to raid that place. But it won't take effect until it's actually been built, so... In the previous XCOMs, if your base got raided while it was under construction and all that, it would just be plain lost.
That's terrible.
Yeah. In this one, I have never been entirely sure, but I think you can defend it by simply having your guys present at the location of the base. So I'm gonna simply be stationing my ship over there for a while.
Now, what do the security stations actually do?
They are a set of 4 turrets, automated, that will automatically shoot at nearby enemies with powerful plasma. They are actually very useful and very durable, so it's a very nice thing to surround your entrances with.
Right.
But since we can't do that at our main base, it's pretty open to attack, sadly. But since it's also where we keep our most trained agents, it shouldn't be a problem. But for our research base, we need to protect the scientists with security stations rather than skilled agents. So, let us station our guys there. Next time we will probably be seeing some power swords in action.
Sounds fun.
Yes. Yeah, if there's anything else. No, Chernobyl. Sounds good. Is there anything else? No, I think that's pretty much it.
Alright.
Yes.
Thank you for having me again.
Sure thing. See you next time. Maybe.